Alright, hello everybody, Simon here. We are playing City Skylines. So apparently a lot of the buildings, the coverage doesn't really mean coverage. So remember, like when you put down a building, there's the green stuff that extends out along the roads to show you the extent of something. Apparently for some of the buildings that only counts for happiness. It doesn't actually count for the coverage of the actual building. So a few people have been saying that, for example, the medical center, it actually does service the entire city like this. Although it does have, it has coverage, quote unquote coverage, but it doesn't, like the green line only shows you where it makes people happy. It doesn't actually show you who goes to the medical center, which means that we can actually delete all the clinics that we have, and the medical center will take care of everything, but that would lower the happiness around those clinics. So before, when we deleted the clinics from some of these areas, that actually made people, slightly less happy than before, and that's kind of why. So I don't really know what to think about that. On the one hand, we can probably save some money by, just getting rid of all the clinics. On the other hand, happiness is kind of important because if you, like it counts for the level of the building, so that if you don't have enough happiness, the buildings don't level up and they're lower capacity than they would be otherwise. And so it actually counts for something, the happiness. So I'm thinking we might just keep keep all the buildings and all the parks and everything else, even though technically we don't need them. We'll just keep them because that actually helps the happiness of the city. So I think I'll do that. Right. For now, what are we doing? We're expanding up here. Let me just check the zones again. So we've zoned all this. Might as well zone the rest of this, really. Power is... Oh, we don't have to worry about power anymore. Water is fine. Let me just extend this a little bit, just in case. Make sure we have enough coverage for the edge of the map there, right? Water's fine. Garbage coverage is fine. Health, police, fire, schools. Do we have the Hadron Collider? I should probably put down the Hadron Collider. Because even though, again, like the schools, they increase happiness. Look, in fact, let me just try this. If I put a school down here, see, it makes these buildings happy. It makes them happy, but there's no point putting a school there because there's nobody there. But then you take it away and it makes people less happy. Like, why would that? That makes no sense. It makes people... Why would a school make officers happy? Like, but that's how the game works, apparently. So I don't know. Schools. Let me just check the capacity. I mean, they just moved in, so it probably is just because of that there's not enough people. So if we look at the schools, so this one, students 151 out of 300. If we come down here, this is 152 out of 300. So even the schools, like the coverage counts for the entire city. Like, it doesn't, like people don't actually go to school. Like the game doesn't actually simulate people going to school. It just says what's the total student capacity you have versus the total number of students in the city, and then it just kind of distributes them across the entire city. So that's how these services actually work. So it's just a fairly rough kind of mechanic that is a bit counterintuitive, to be honest. It's, to be honest, it's a bit counterintuitive. But now that we understand it, I guess we're okay with it. Let's put in some bus lines, because it seems like we need some bus lines around here. How should we do this one? Let me go drop some lines. Is there a bus stop around here somewhere? No, huh. Alright, let's go around here, go around here. And then we'll come down here. I'm wondering if I should go across to the other side as well, just because we want to join up the lines with the other lines. Alright, so there's one. And I guess we want one more around here. Let's do that. Let's in fact put two of those, or let's just put more of those around there. It's a little awkward. Let me just put that there, like that. This is not what I was hoping to do. Let me remove that one, and then come down here. And we need to come through to like there and there. And let me just come across around here, around this stuff, like that. And then, oh, this is kind of embarrassing. Alright, well, that line's a little bit embarrassing because it doesn't really work. Let me come through on this one. Let's do that and that and that. And we'll come around this part. And then back through this way, I guess. Through there. And there and line. Alright, so there's a bit of bus coverage in this part of the city. How does the train work again? Let me just check the train. So the train line comes down there and it, well, I mean, it pretty much joins up all the stations. I really should have put a train station here as well. It's a bit too late for that though, I think. I have to demolish. Maybe I can put a train station here. It's a bit tight though, isn't it? Let's not do that. Let's put a train station. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, it's completely stuck. Oh no, the trains are completely stuck. So that can actually happen. Oh wait, nope, they just disappeared. Okay, after a while they disappear. Oh no, the trains can actually become completely stuck. Should I fix this? I should fix this. It'll be kind of difficult to fix though, because we need to... Huh, that's embarrassing. So the trains, like the roads, really need to be quite carefully designed. Should we do that right now? I should do that right now. How would I do this? I guess a larger roundabout. Or like, let me pause the game. Get rid of that. So a train is this long. So if we that's not gonna work. Why does it not want to do that? If we like start there, space is already occupied. So a train is that long. So if I do that, that should actually improve things, because now there's a space for that whole train to fit there. Oh, is there? I won't know until we see a jam again. But that does mean that there's a big space here, which is kind of redundant now. Yeah, so the entire train can fit through there. So it'll clear this path before letting the other one through. Although that's a bit long. I don't know. And the thing is, like, it doesn't even, like, literally 125 people per week use the train. I mean, there's a lot of trains for very few people. So the trains are kind of useless right now. What else do I want to look at? I guess that's it for that. We need more zones pretty soon. There's a bit of blank space there, there's more kind of blank space up there. Okay, so if we put down the Hadron Collider, then we don't have to worry about schools ever again. Is that right? And we can put this pretty much anywhere. Is that right? Although there's a happiness thing. So if I put it like, you know, here, there's happiness. Where should I put this? Probably here. So the Hadron Collider means we don't have to worry about capacity anymore, but we will still put down schools for the sake of happiness, right? So there is that. And what can't we afford? We can't afford the space elevator. I mean, these things do cost quite a lot of money per week. This one's not that expensive. Let's do the Hadron Collider next. And to do that, I believe is a good time to expand this stuff. Yes. There's more bridges than we need, I think. So there's bridges and then there's more bridges, which is interesting. Okay, yep, cool. And then here, I guess we will come through here and yet more bridges. Although, you know, people are perfectly happy to use that. So we can't join this directly through here because that's an intersection right next to the roundabout, but we can do that, and that should be okay. And I think that's going to be all the bridges we have across that river there. Let me just come through here and put a road next to the river, and then we can road through this, and then we can put stuff in here. So we do need power lines across here, don't we? Let me grab a power line. What's a good place to put this? Let me grab a power line and put it like... Nope. Put it like... there? That is apparently not... Okay, this is joined up. Good. It's not joined up on this side though. Can I or can I not fit? No, the Hadron Collider is massive. I can fit that there. Cool, alright, well there's that. And then I guess we put in other services, which means garbage. We have enough garbage coverage for all of that. Incineration plant, garbage dump, okay, that's fine. There's no power there. Let me put a park here. Plaza with trees. Let me put a park there. And that should join off the power, but not the water. Alright, we need some water as well. Water, let's just come straight through. Like that. And I go straight through like that, good. Again, like we are allowed to... Wait a minute, why is this not joined up? We are allowed to delete all the schools, but I don't want to delete all the schools because I want to have the happiness from the schools. So we got water, we got power. Let's see, what does that do? Takes care of your education needs with the Hadron Collider, and it doesn't even say anything about schools anymore. So if we look at the schools, what happens? What happens if I look at a school? Students 600 out of 1,000. See, I mean, it doesn't seem to do anything. This game, the thing with this game is that there's a lot of, and there's no coverage. Like there's no school coverage here. A lot of things with this school doesn't really. I mean, a lot of things with this game, it doesn't really explain what's going on. The game doesn't really do a good job of telling you what's actually happening. And it's kind of confusing. Alright, let me just zone commercial up here because we can. Alright, there's that. There's also that strip up there, which we probably should do it now. Alright, that's residential. Let's do that. Bit of commercial and then offices. Just put that in now. And let the city grow into that. Good. Okay, this looks good. Now we have some side roads, which I guess should come through here. Don't want too many intersections. Just wondering if I want that one. Let me nope. Let me nope. Let me pan up a little bit. Alright, there's that. And then there's like a weird slope down there. Alright, there's that. Don't know what the game wants me to do with this. Like, there's a slope here for some reason. Not sure what the game intended for that to be. Let's put that there like that, with a link there, and I guess a link there is fine. And then let me put that through there with a link there. And a link there. Alright, good. So there you go, a bit more zoned. No demand just yet. We might as well put this stuff in. So I guess we want a clinic Oh, that's a crematorium. A clinic, crematorium, clinic, fire station, police station. I don't think we need schools. And then we zone this stuff when we need to. Let's see, there's off-ramp there, off-ramp there, off-ramp there, off-ramp there. I'm wondering if I should make this like an off-ramp as well, if I